Customers spend a lot of money on their data centers, and they really don't like to. They'd rather just spend money on developing their applications. But they don't want to invest in something that all of a sudden down the road could be obsolete. Customers have anxiety over their data center being out of ability to put the servers in they need to serve their business. And so containerized data centers have been one way that people have looked at reducing the capital expense, the time, and even optimizing on the energy efficiency as opposed to doing it in a traditional brick and mortar data center.
The HP Pod Performance Optimized Data Center is a scalable, high-performance data center designed to deliver high-density compute very, very efficiently. Pods are an alternative of brick-and-mortar data centers, which are 50% cheaper to build, about 40% cheaper to operate, and about 88% faster to deploy.
Every customer, regardless of industry, has the same data center issues. The pod addresses all those issues. We have greatly reduced capital expenditure on a dollars per watt basis. We have a much lower PUE than you can achieve in bricks and mortar, and we have a great advantage in time to market. Lead time on a pod is approximately 8 weeks, where it takes you years to build a data center.
Some customers' data centers are just running out of power, running out of cooling, and it can be very expensive to get additional power into a data center. For example, if you have a data center in New York or you have a data center in London, getting additional power into that data center is non-trivial. So it's really from two dimensions, making sure that they are as efficient as possible with their IT funds, and again, making sure that they can expand their IT footprint when they need to.
There are a number of categories where the pod is a good fit. There are customers that are simply out of space. Those customers need a way to go deploy new equipment. We have one customer that was able to use parking lot space in a flood zone with temporary construction permits, and we placed all of our containers and chillers and infrastructure support on trailers to get them up out of the floodplain. And that's a case where they were up and running real production load on their equipment in a span of about 16 weeks, which is about how long it would have taken them to start the permitting process to build a building.
The pods are considered as a piece of IT equipment, so it's part of infrastructure. What that means is a lot of the building codes and the requirements you have to go through to get approvals is a lot simpler. It makes it easier to deploy, less time, less government bureaucracy, to put it bluntly.
There have been a couple events that have really legitimized the container market. One was Google announcing their use of containers in their data centers. The second is Microsoft is a public user of containers, all types. So those two, giants in the industry have really legitimized the container strategy. So the recognition and the awareness of the container strategy and the benefits is really coming to the surface now.
In the 2.5 years that we've been doing pods in a mainstream business, what we've found is we've found a trend that customers are really looking to HP to be more as a one-stop shop. Customers are wanting now to have HP integrate all the IT equipment into servers, leverage our abilities with Factory Express and all the good benefits that come along with that, turnkey that, and then even taking it to the customer site, integrating UPS and generator sets and a lot of the things from a construction standpoint that we typically don't see on the server side of the house.
One of the coolest things about working in this is getting to talk to customers and watching them have that aha moment where they're like, wow, HP is going to help me solve this problem. They're not just selling me hardware. They're actually going to go help me solve this problem. And you can almost see it in their eyes where they drop their guard from a vendor conversation to a true partnership. And that's really where we've been able to deliver the most value for our customers.